You're consistent in your English study, you're practicing actively, but sometimes the words just don't come. Why is this? Your number one question for me is how to stop hesitating, how to think in English and flow. That's what fluency is all about, is having flow with the language. Today, I'll share the final key of how to truly become fluent in English. The key that makes English natural, automatic, fluent, and fast. This one changes how you think about English itself. And of course, at the end, I'll show you how it fits into the bigger system of how to become fluent in English that I'm talking about in this series of 4 videos. This is the 3rd in the series of 4. So if you haven't watched the first 2, go back and check those out. So this is the big unlock. The key is to be able to think in English. Stop translating and start your ability to think like a fluent or native English speaker directly in English. No translation. Translation just slows you down. It may feel necessary if you're a beginner, but if you're watching this video, I know you're not a beginner. You have the ability, even as a beginner, to start thinking in English. Maybe not for everything right away, but we have to start somewhere. If when you want to speak English, every sentence has to go from your native language to then be translated into English, you'll always be slow. Fluency is when your thoughts are already in English and they come out in English too. If you're always translating, you're going to be so slow speaking English that you will miss out on almost all opportunities to speak. Remember learning how to drive? At first you think about every step. Which pedal is the brake? Which pedal is the gas? How do I steer? Am I going too fast, too slow? Well, it's a lot like learning English. After practice, it becomes automatic. You don't even have to think about it anymore. English can be the same. You just need to train your brain to think in it. So my student, Anna, she was great in English, but she really hesitated a lot. She was consistent and actively used English, but she paused a lot when she spoke and said a lot of filler words like or ah, well. So I asked her to narrate her day in English, just like someone telling the story of her day. It's simple, but it's an effective study tool. For example, I'm opening the refrigerator. Okay, I'm getting milk. I am going to my cabinet to get coffee. I'm making coffee, and so on and so forth. At first it felt silly because it was so simple, but after a couple of weeks, she said she stopped translating everything in her head and English was becoming more automatic. One day, she said, "Gabby, I realized I've been dreaming in English." And that's when I knew I was fluent. So here's how to practice. Narrate your day, even if it feels simple or silly, and say it out loud. Even if there's people around you, it's okay. If you're practicing your English, it's a good activity. So whatever it is you're doing, narrate it, just like you're walking through the movie of your life. You can also label objects around you with sticky notes or other labels. That helps you to see what that object is in English. And even if you already know it, it's a good reminder that, everything has a name in English and I don't have to think of it in my native language first. Next, you know how you have that voice in your head? The one that says, "I'm hungry," or "What are we going to eat for lunch?" or "What do I need to do today?" or "I smell funny." Hopefully not that one, but you get the idea. Your inner monologue is important to have in English if you're going to think in English. So right now, it's probably in your native language. You need to make a conscious effort to start thinking in your inner voice in English. So when you catch yourself thinking, "I'm hungry," in your native language, try switching that to English. "I'm hungry." And after some time, it will become more automatic. And start small and be patient with yourself. Start with 30 seconds. You don't have to do this all day. Just start with 30 seconds, build a habit, and then work up to 1 minute at a time. And then after a few more days, work up to 5 minutes at a time. Challenge yourself to stay in English a little bit longer each time. Look around you right now. What can you say about your environment? For example, this is my plant. This is my 1 million subscriber YouTube plaque. This is my lamp. Now do it for your environment. I'll wait. Simple. Yes. Powerful. Absolutely. So I created a Thinking in English toolkit for you. You can download this free PDF if you go to the link in the pinned comment in the description or go to gonaturalenglish.com/free lessons. It will give you daily prompts and spaces to reflect. For example, today I thought in English when, and you fill in the blank. Download it, print it off, and fill it in yourself. If you want more support on your English fluency journey, then I would invite you to become a part of the English Insiders group. With me, you'll practice weekly live online and you will get exactly what you need to do each day to improve your English fluency. It's fun and it's effective, and I'd love to have you apply to join. You can get more information at gonaturalenglish.com/EI for English Insiders. So that's the final key. Train your brain to think in English. But remember, this is a series with 4 videos. If you haven't watched the first 2, check those out. And next week, I'm going to reveal how they all work together as a system to get you fluent in English fast. And here's the truth. No single key is enough. Consistency is important. Active practice is important. Thinking in English is important, but we need to combine these all together. And I'm going to show you how in the next video next week. They really only work when we combine them all together. So in the final video of this English fluency system from Go Natural English, I will show you how to put them all together. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.